The next upcoming Solo Leveling Arise update is insane. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel because we are going to be covering all of it. We're going to have guides, gameplay, everything you're going to want to see. So again, huge shout out to the guys over here on Solo Leveling Arise News for posting all this information. But this is so cool to see. And there's a bunch of different things that came out. So first things first, there was a live stream earlier where they covered a ton of stuff. And we're still going to get, this is like the Korean live stream, I believe, but we're going to get another one that goes more in detail for us. But nonetheless, it's still cool to get all the information early. But yeah, we had the Korean dev stream earlier today, and they're giving out a ton of rewards. So first things first, with Solo Leveling Arise winning some game rewards, we will be getting, or awards, excuse me, we'll be getting some really nice rewards, which can be seen below. So we're going to be getting this stuff here because of the fact that they performed so well at the event. So Sung Jinwoo weapon selection box, a total of 100 recruitment tickets, 50 of the white ones and 50 of the black ones, and legendary blessing stone selection box is crazy, but we will take it. Which blessing stone are you hoping to get? Post down below in the comments as well. There's also a new code, Make Artifact 77. This will give one artifact crafting ticket and 500,000 gold for the just the ticket for the event ongoing, of course. And they're making changes to current content. There's also going to be a new event as well. So there's just a lot in this update. Also, a new season of support has started, so make sure you guys do support the channel for the awesome rewards I'm going to be able to give out to you guys. First and foremost, I get hundreds or thousands depending on which one. And here's a look at one of the previous seasons, what we got in totality throughout that season. So you get Essence Stones times 1,000, all this other stuff here. So if any of this stuff, watch the video. If you're looking at this, you see what I'm talking about. If any of this stuff sounds awesome to you, then make sure you do support through the link down below in the description. And as these rewards are given to me, I will be able to give them to you. And it's a very easy process, so make sure you do support. I'd appreciate it greatly. Hopefully we can get over 200 this season. And if you're not already supporting anybody else, thank you so much. All right, let's get back to it. Like I mentioned, there will be changes to some of the content, some of which is going to be interesting. So Power Up Destruction will be turning into a weekly content where the details are listed below, as you see here. The rewards will be adjusted to levels where there is no loss when participating on a daily basis. So basically what they're trying to do, what I've seen here, is that they're trying to make Power Up Destruction a mode where, you know how like it's got the daily ranking thing like that. So what they're going to do is they're going to make it to where the rankings, I believe, are weekly, and then you get the daily first clear participation rewards as well for the points that you put up. So that's what they're trying to do. I'd assume that the rankly reward is bigger, but it changes the dependency on needing to play this every day, because if you miss a day, it feels bad, man, because you don't get the opportunity to get those rank rewards, right? So definitely important to see how that turns out, but I think that could be a good change. Also, there's a new game mode. I'm going to come back to this because this is actually a kind of long video, but it's apparently a roguelike game mode similar to Honkai Star Rail with the simulated universe. Okay, that's fun. I like simulated universe. All right, we're going to come back to that one, though. There's another new growth system again. It feels like they're adding new growth systems like once every other update. Like they're adding them all the time, like ways to either power up your team, even with things like adding in the playable monarchs, or obviously shadows have been there, the cores, the the everything, the gems. They're just constantly at it while also raising the level cap and adding new blessings and obviously stronger weapons and characters. This would be a way of enhancing your artifact substats to make them even stronger. Oh, is this the artifact reroll system? Holy shit, it is. Oh, let's go. I have been waiting for this since launch, dude. Holy shit. This will be a way of enhancing your artifact subsets to make them even stronger using materials that will most likely be obtained in the new game mode. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, so okay, I don't know if it's a reroll system, but it looks like it's going to let you choose which ones you're enhancing, which is massive. Massive. There's also, by the way, spoiler, there's also a feature coming to where you can reset an artifact back to level, just base level, if you've invested in it, which is pretty interesting too. This is kind of awesome though. It's so annoying that you can't tweak the enhanced artifact when it's upgrading random subsets. Yeah, so if this lets you change that or do things in the process, that's massive. Wow, that's a really, so it's gonna, so like previously the excuse had been like, it's kind of hard to get perfect rolls without grinding like crazy. Now there really isn't much of an excuse, right? If you're working on it, you'll have it. We'll be getting 2 new bosses soon, which I can imagine will be for instants and encores. Here are these two. Some ugly guys. So, all right, moving on. There's not an ugly guy. Our boy Thomas Andre. That artwork is crazy. That artwork is crazy. He almost looks like a character from Street Fighter here. He almost looks like he'd be in the Street Fighter mobile game. Here's the artwork for the GOAT himself. I left the artwork with a costume for him as well. Yeah, that's really cool. All right. So here is a clip for him, some early gameplay. We will watch this one though. Oh, he transforms. Oh, that's clean. Oh, that's clean. That's clean, dude. That's clean. Which fragment? I have to go back and check it out. Which fragment does he have? I don't remember which one he has. Post it in the comments. So I guess it's a light spoiler. I mean, kinda. You're gonna find out in the game when they talk about him. But whatever. Which fragment is that? I don't remember. Maybe he's got a skill called what fragment it is. All right, so we've already kind of seen this, I guess. It just reset. Yeah, it's on the loop. Okay. His ultimate looks so clean. He looks amazing and he transforms. Correct. There's another new code, Winter Event 12. So you're going to get these custom draws, blessings 100, runes 100 as well. So that's pretty awesome. Here's a look at another new feature in the game, something called Footsteps of the Challenge in December. I'm not sure what it is, but it could be display of achievements or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like it's some sort of display feature because it's not showing any 200,000 gems. Is crazy. It's not showing anything like enhancing of stats or anything like that. So that's interesting. I guess it remains to be seen. They're making a change to gates as well. As we already know, gates will be getting improvements, so players will be able to do less but get more rewards, reduce the count and increase the rewards. Plan to adjust related mission count as well. So that's cool. Jinwoo is having his QTEs change, and apparently they're getting runes added or something akin to runes, so that's pretty interesting. By the way, if you haven't already, make sure you do hit that thumbs up. Also follow SLA News over on Twitter, because this isn't the official page. This is run by a couple of other YouTubers that I do follow, and they do great content, so make sure you follow them and follow this page. All right, so anyway, we are getting a QTE style change for Jinwoo. So they'll be getting massive changes where collapse and death will function just like how normal skills do, in the sense that you can have different versions and different elements with different effects. So basically runes. Not too sure what changes will be made with Shadow Step, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, so I'm not sure if there's a change to Shadow Step. I've seen people saying that there is, but it's pretty cool that they are adding changes to these two at least. So yeah, I don't know if it's literally runes, but it's pretty much the same concept. That's awesome. That's awesome, dude. I feel like these have been almost like the black sheep of the game so far, like in terms of Jinwoo. Is that a bit far? Maybe a bit of a stretch. I just don't use them all that often. Like I mainly would use them on stages where I need to wave clear, but like versus bosses, I just would never trigger them because they would just slow me down and I'm doing more damage elsewhere. So I don't, maybe you guys play that way, maybe you don't. Post down below what your thoughts are. But maybe with them having type advantages, that could change. It just felt like they weren't doing enough for me. So I didn't really use them all too often. I would literally just bypass them. And obviously you're looking for shadow steps all the time, so that's a little different. But that's still pretty cool though, that they had that there. So moving on, it looks like story mode will be getting buffs to its rewards, which can be seen below. You can receive rewards based on the number of battle missions you complete. Okay, so now there is more and more and more and more and more objective to complete all the sub chapters and side stories, blah, blah, blah. I typically am very bad at clearing those, and I typically only want to do the main ones, but you should have always been doing them, and if you have, you're going to get a nice infusion of rewards as soon as this goes through. But for me, I have a lot that I haven't done, and there's some cool stuff in here. What is that, a costume? What is this box for? Is that a costume? I'm not sure. So there's a lot of stuff here, just a lot of stuff. Artifacts, it looks like. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm blanking on what that box would be. I feel like I've had one before, I just don't know. Is it one of those boxes that's just like random stuff inside? Like you can get a bunch of different things depending on what you get. There's a new weapon. He's got another staff, or a staff here. I was gonna say another lance, but a staff this time. This is the first staff, SSR at least. Looks pretty cool. I'm not impressed though, considering I use like 300 custom draw tickets like a month ago. I should be over 100 again by now. It's not hard to get custom draws. But it looks pretty cool, though. I need to see what it does. It looks pretty cool. All right, so here's the system I talked about earlier that I did see where you can reset the artifacts back down. A new event is coming, which allows players to take their leveled up artifacts and reset them back to level 0. So if you have any promising pieces you rolled and the wrong substats for this is a great one, because if you got like a couple great things, you know, you can kind of just reset them and then also use that other thing where you work on the right substats and get the best out of them. Because I know I have some killer ones sometimes, but then they'll get all the upgrades in the wrong pieces, right? Once upon a time, it was healing given. Now they changed that, and it's not as bad, but I still don't like it. All right. Winter event is also coming where players can earn legendary runes. Also, later this month, we'll be getting a heroic blessing stone chest and an SSR Sung Jinwoo weapon box. That's pretty odd. Oh, that's what it is. It's a weapon box. So it's a hopefully that's not the same as this. I mean, not the box contents, but like hopefully there's more than one of those boxes. It's a random box, I assume. It's not a selector, but that's still pretty cool. It's cool how they've been giving out more like legendary rune here the day before my birthday. More like legendary stuff, higher rarity stuff. It's kind of cool. SSR weapons have been popping up a decent bit lately. That's really cool, man. Kudos to them for sure. All right, so that is basically everything. So let's go over the summary that they posted. 2 new codes, Thomas Andre event, or revealing gameplay, game awards rewards, which we talked about at the very beginning, the change to Power of Destruction, the new game mode called Simulation Gate. Oh, we need to cover that. Sorry, my alarm went off. Yeah, we need to go back to Simulation Gate. That was a longer video, so I didn't want to spend like a ton of time in the beginning of the video on it. But that one is pretty interesting. It does sound like they were saying like it's going to be like a roguelike style event. That's pretty cool. I think I'm going to skip the story-based stuff, though, because this stuff's kind of whatever. Yeah, I want to just see what it looks. Oh, that's clean. That's clean. That's clean, dude. I like it. The visual is epic. Yeah, I just want to see what it kind of looks like. I know that there was a clip here of it. The simulation gate's going in the bottom right. Okay. Oh, this is how it looks. Interesting. And then there's a boss fight at the end. So what do you, when you're progressing, are you getting like mods or something throughout these fights or something? Is that how this works? Is it almost like a tower style event? That's kind of cool. I mean, this game kind of already has a tower. I was gonna say it doesn't have a tower, but no, it does have a tower. That's kind of cool though. Maybe you don't get mods or anything like that, but still just the different battles. Maybe there's different requirements on them, different characters like you have to use or something like that. Could be kind of tricky when somebody doesn't have certain characters. Maybe there's gonna be alternatives. Fighting against, oh, you're fighting against hunters? That's kind of crazy too. That's the perk here. Okay, that's crazy. That's kind of crazy. And I like the glitchiness that data. Okay, that's what they're called. They're called data. Data? Data. I like the glitchiness on them. That's cool. Also, this is our first chance. So it's like I skipped the story stuff. It seems like almost like a training thing where you could fight against certain hunters and just kind of train against them. That's kind of cool though. Yeah, that's actually really interesting idea, because we had never got the opportunity to fight against these guys. Also, what's up with the sizes of the opponent characters? In all the content, they're huge, and the characters are huge here. Yeah, okay, so you get to choose which way you're going down. Yeah, so definitely roguelike. I like it. And then you get the rewards here. So it's about what I thought, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I haven't played Simulated in a while, so it's definitely refreshing the memories. I haven't played Honkai since this game came out, actually. And I was really into Honkai. All right. I mean, really into it. And I had played for about a month and a half. I had just started playing, but I was really into it for a while. Yeah, this is pretty dope, though. It's a cool concept. I like it. And then, yeah, so here's the stat bonuses and stuff. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'd like to see the ramifications of that. But what I do like about it is that it's another way to play the game. One thing I'll say about this game is that it's very good at adding, like the devs of this game are very good at trying to add more ways to play the game, even if it's like those silly little mini games, like, you know, Isla jumping, or, you know, protect so-and-sos, or destroy X amount of these things. Like, they're trying to add different ways to play the game. And yeah, I do think this game, it's an interesting game because I think it's a really good game. I just think it has some underlying flaws that typically relate to monetization issues, but it's a really good game. I think that the devs have put a lot of work into this game, and also OC characters, by the way, which is also monetization. But I really do enjoy this game, and I think that it's going to be around for a long time. I'm not expecting it to go away anytime soon. I'm talking years and years. I think this game will be successful for a while, and all that stuff. So, once again, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you support to the link down below in the description. You're not going to want to miss all of those rewards. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all next time.